Hi everyone, so this week I'm going to be your discussion leader in the musical Fun Home with books and lyrics by Lisa Cron and music by Jeanine Tesori. So this musical was originally a book written sort of in comic book form by Alison Bechdel, who is the main character in this musical. This was her memoir. It is her story in musical form. Lisa Cron, who wrote the book and lyrics, actually talked about her experience in adapting this book into a musical. She states that the thing about adaptation is you have to re-originate a thing. You can't just say this is a musicalized version of a graphic novel. It has to have its own originating impulse so that you feel like the experience you're having is a primary experience. And at the same time, you don't feel like you're watching a different thing, that whatever the effect of the book was, you feel like it's represented. And then a little bit about Jeanine Tesori, who composed the music. She actually has composed several musicals. One of the main ones, or more popular and recent ones, is Shrek the Musical, actually. So eventually both Lisa and Jeanine approached Alison Bechdel about adapting her story into a musical, and that's why we have Fun Home the Musical today. So some information on the production of the musical. The stage production was developed over the course of 5 years. It was first workshopped in 2009, and it premiered off-Broadway at the Public Theater in 2013. And that run was actually extended until 2014 and eventually made its way to Broadway in 2015. Right now it's actually booked for a national tour for the year of 2016. And then just to give you a brief synopsis of what the musical is about, it's about Alison Bechdel. It's about her coming of age as a woman and as a lesbian, and her relationship with her father, who was a closeted homosexual. The play is set in Pennsylvania, and it surrounds the family, the Bechdel family. They're a family of 5. It's her mother, her father, her 2 brothers, and herself. There are 3 different actresses that play Alison. There's the young Alison, the middle Alison, and the older Alison. The young Alison, I believe, is 10 years old. Middle Alison is her in her college years, and the older Alison is her at that present moment. She is 40 years old. The play is not actually sequential. It doesn't follow the order of the ages. It actually skips around between her being in college and her being a younger girl. And the older Alison, actually goes through a lot of the moments that she had in college and as a young girl to kind of understand why things were happening and how it also related to her father. I believe she actually comes out to her parents while she's in college, and then 4 months after, he kills himself. So the reason that we have this story, the reason that it starts out is her going home and captioning all of the moments that she has with herself and also with her father, to try to understand the tragic events that eventually led to his death and as they pertained to her. Below, I'm going to link a couple of YouTube performances of some of the songs that I think are really worth watching, worth taking a look at. I'm also going to link a couple of interviews with Alison Bechdel, the real Alison Bechdel, talking about her story just a little bit further, and also talking about her experience in adapting her story into a musical. So I'm going to leave you with 4 questions. You can choose 3 or you can answer all 4. The first one is, why do you think Alison's story, that was originally a book, works better as a musical as opposed to a straight play? Or do you think this would work better as a straight play? Explain. The second one is, how does having 3 different girls playing one person help in telling and the development of the story? The third, do you believe older Alison got what she came back for? Do you think she found the closure she was seeking from her father? Why or why not? And the fourth, how do you believe this musical can move theater forward? Why do you think this story is something so many people can relate to? I'll also put those questions down below so you can see them. And that's going to be it. Thank you.